intro?
I ain't get to see that part, but I saw Swirler on
Ah,
TikTok.
yeah, that's what I
You know
saw
them, you
too.
know them, you know them podcasters. They one of the reactors. They stream it because they saw it early. So I caught a little bit of it though. You know,
I caught that
it's
part.
pretty. I
Punk
saw it. It's
life,
pretty cool. Though.
punk
Yeah,
life. I'm more like fucking laughing the entire time. Yep, that's it right there. I'm like, ah, if this had been in the States instead of over there, I know
yeah,
we'd be talking hella shit. Whoa, that's bars,
yeah.
bars right there, bars. We'd be talking hella shit, but no, they're out there with that. I'm like, oh, come on, y'all wasted this on the people that even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Sure, but I mean, there was some reactions still, like laughing and shit.
Oh yeah.
Um, Other stuff that were there was what's his face, Jinder Mahal, Drew
Mm-hmm.
McIntyre, and Heath Slater, all
No kid.
wearing the garb and stuff. And I'm
Oh,
like,
that's what's up.
these motherfuckers, that's great. There's a reunion, hanging out and stuff.
Yeah.
That was fun. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch this tonight. Tomorrow, definitely gonna watch it around 12.
Yeah.
Or who do you think is gonna win, dude?
Let's see. I know Cena gonna retain.
Cena's gonna retain. Asuka versus Jade Cargill, women's queen of the ring.
I know Jay gonna win.
Randy Orton
'Cause
versus Cody Rhodes, king of the ring.
oh man, most likely it's gonna be Cody.
Cody, yeah, I figured. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa, United States Championship.
Jacob.
Jacob, nice.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn versus Karrion Cross.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with Kraus.
Cross, okay, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool. And the fight of two mommies, the street fight, Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez.
I'm going for Mommy all day.
Which mommy? You got Tejana mommy
Rhea
and OG
Ripley.
mommy.
OG Mommy
OG
all day.
mommy. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, OG mommy. I'm like, yeah, Tejana mommy. Let's see what happens. And then little mommy's gonna show up, of course. Freaking Roxy Perez.
Oh, Perez, funk ass.
She's tiny.
Yeah,
Love it.
short ass thing.
Hell yeah. All right. Starts at 12. Hopefully, I'll be up by that time, and hopefully,
Yeah.
I'll have air, like cold, cold, cold air. All right,
I hope
brother.
so.
Let's start this shindig up. Let's see what we have for tonight, for today. Let's
Yeah,
see.
buddy.
Hey, yo, grab your Sobe. Remember those? Slap on that slap bracelet and hit the weekend with some sweet chin music. Because it's time. It's time. It's level up the nostalgia time. Woo. We're throwing it back to when your pockets were filled with folded up MASH games. Your walls were covered in Bob magazine tearouts, and you definitely sang the wrong lyrics to Salute Your Shorts theme on purpose. Makes me want to fart. Hey, this just ain't any other podcast. This is my third place, the dopest digital clubhouse in the '90s multiverse. I'm Evo, still yelling, "Show me the money!" and hopping and hoping Blade finally gets tagged into Marvel Rival like it's a secret character unlocked. Turn your box fan to max. It's not working. I
Mm.
tried that already, but damn it, turn your freaking box fan to max. It's hot out there. Let it blow your hair like a John Woo flick and belt it out. It's all coming back to me now. Like you're in your own sad music video. We've all done it. Don't lie.
Mm.
I've seen
No, sure.
videos of this on TikTok. Tonight we're tagging in our stunt doubles, rocking flannel, and launching into the weekend like we're running slow mo through a Michael Bay explosion. Because at
Mm.
M3P we grow older, but we never grow up. So
Damn right.
hop in the ride, crank no pigeons, roll deep with your homies like is can't hardly wait. and blow the dust off that cartridge because here's what's locked and loaded in today's lineup. Marvel Rivals 2.5 career recap. I have none at all. It's been hot. I haven't been playing all week, but it's countdown to season 3. So in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I gotta start binging and like getting up there to before season 3 starts. I've only played like what, few hours
Yeah.
for 2.5. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. I need to get back in the game. We also got 3-episode drop of Ironheart on Disney Plus.
Right.
Y'all need to check that out. I don't care what the racists say.
Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to that shit. Go watch it. Go set your own fucking opinions on this fucking show. Not on someone else's who like already just. It's so dumb. I hate these people. I really do. Let other people enjoy stuff.
That's that just it every time when it's a person of color does something in that world, in that MCU world, or even a comic book world in general.
Yeah, even DC, because I heard it.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard it all for Blue Beetle. I was like, damn, can my people have fun?
Up. And that was a hell of a movie. It really was. You know what I'm saying?
It really was.
Yeah.
Like I was dancing during La Chona.
Shoot. I was proud to see something like that though. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
All right, shit.
We also have Netflix binge, Blind Spot and Squid Game, Chapter 3. Chapter 3 is out. Street Fighter live action. What was that?
I just started the new season of Squid Games earlier today.
Yes.
Before the damn Wi-Fi went out. Mid-episode.
Mid-episode. That sucks, dude. I was watching it too, and I was like, oh man, who's gonna die? Let's go. Let's see what happens.
Oh, well, this season
it's going to be, yeah. Like, they better come correct.
Yeah.
We also have Street Fighter live action movie news, and can they finally get it right?
I hope so.
Maybe not.
I think so.
You think so?
I think this time it will. It'll be better than the one from the 90s.
Anything would be better than the one from the 90s, dude. I feel like
Lord.
The one from the 90s. I feel like the one from the 90s is the blueprint of what not to do.
Van Damme was so coked up in that movie. It was ridiculous, bro. I can't watch that movie no more. And I loved it as a kid. Now that I got all that, I said, look at this motherfucker.
How can Carlo Guile be American in the video game and be this in the movie? What the hell? We are coming for our soldiers. All right, at least give him the flat top.
I'm going to kick that son of a bitch's ass. Oh my god. Jesus.
We also have news of MTV going full throwback with 24/7 music videos again. Can you believe that? When was the last time they played music videos?
Shit, it's been, 20 years?
20 years. Fucking
15, 20 years.
When TRL died. Wow.
That was the end of it, really, to tell you the truth.
We also have bands and artists who we first discovered through our favorite 90s TV shows or movies. A deep dive into the ultra-violent comic Exquisite Corpses. Battle Royale meets Twisted Metal. Got Pokemon Lorcana Halls. Yep, we hit Family Dollar like true hunters. I sure did. And, of course, 90s action stars we imitated as kids. We all tried the Van Damme splits. Don't lie. And then we have a bonus round. Comics we're loving, underrated shows we're binging, and music video channels that raced us. Box, TRL, Rhapsody was good. And riding shotgun, you heard his voice already with me. And the 6'4", like Snoop Dogg with Randy Ox, the dude who absolutely played himself in the movie version of this podcast.
Hell yeah.
Greg was good. How was your week,
brother? Same old work. And damn near died yesterday from mowing in this hot ass weather.
Hydrate. Hydrate. Please hydrate.
That's the city we talking about the grass, but I'm still here. So
If
I
you
wouldn't miss
know,
this for the world.
shit, if you know that your fucking grass is out there looking like a jungle, don't worry about it. Come back in a few days when look at the Weather Channel, check it out, or
You
put
know,
some bottled
I
waters
got
in the
the I got
fridge.
I got the front done though. I got the front yard done.
Oh
That's all I
God,
gave. That's all I gave a shit about. You know, I can
yeah,
knock that backyard off tomorrow or the next day. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
am
you know,
not doing anything. Like usually
but
at this
everybody was
round
telling
of
me,
time, once I know that you're done yours, like all right, I
yeah.
guess I gotta go do mine then. Okay, can't let my brother freaking post this stuff on and be like, it's like I did
Well,
my yard.
yeah,
I'm like, good for
I
you, man.
swear,
I ain't
boy, I
doing
was
shit.
listening. I was listening, boy. I was like Patrick Ewing in the fourth quarter.
Ooh,
I swear, hard.
ooh.
Like, dang,
Oh,
real.
Leanna, send the chat. She's coming through. She says it's 73 here and beautiful right now, so it's coming for y'all.
That was good. That
Can
was
it
good,
come
brother,
now?
right there.
Can it be here now? Can it be here now,
That good
please?
shit. It's ridiculous. This shit is for the bird.
It is. What the hell, man? I'm like, no. I bought a bunch of air conditioners, so if anybody wants air conditioners after this whole weather thing is done and my air conditioner is actually freaking working this time, I have a lot
Yeah.
to sell, just in case.
Damn, how many you got though?
It's like box fans, and Menace in the chat. She says, "Hi guys, how you doing?"
Hey,
She's on the
Menace.
she's on the YouTube chat. Yeah, it's like I bought a lot, dude. I'm just like, you know what? One for here, one for here, one for here, one for here. It's still nothing.
Damn.
Ah, yeah, I know. Uh, how was your week? Besides that, like, how was the week?
Pretty good though. I mean, besides that, it was all good. I got the AC. I keep the AC going. Well, at
Yeah,
night. You know what I'm saying? And
sure.
Colorado. Well, a little bit of before I had to go to sleep. I know I had to go to work the next day. But man, what did I do? Really nothing. Just watch TV. Really all week.
Mm,
Film
TV.
content. Like I
See,
always do.
yeah,
You know. So
film that content,
pretty
brother.
simple.
Like it's been hot. I haven't done any of my stuff, dude. I was like, hell no. Like you guys
It's
can't
bad
hear me
though,
over
man.
the air conditioner. So no, I was like, I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. I'm extremely exhausted. I'm gonna like chill for a bit, and still
Yeah,
have like
yeah,
a bunch of other stuff I gotta edit and post. But still,
yeah.
like, you know what? This can wait. This can wait for a little while. Like I'm not in a rush.
Yeah.
Uh, for the week, Blind Spot on Netflix. I started that.
Mm.
Dude, it is. I was like, I totally forgot how fucking crazy the show was. Because it was like possibly ended in 2020. I just keep thinking 2020 was last year. I don't know why,
Right.
but it started in 2015, and I'm like, oh shit, really? 2015? I was like, oh, only 5 seasons? Must have been because 2020 happened.
Is that the
Who knows?
show? Is that the show about the drug dealer?
No, it's a show about the girl with the tattoos
Okay, okay,
that
okay.
leads
Yeah. All right, all
to
right.
different places and all this stuff. It's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
your Netflix still on load. Refresh it.
Dang.
But Blind Spot was one of them. I started watching that. Jane, what's her name? The girl that plays Jane she's on Thor. Lady,
Mm-hmm.
not Lady Valkyrie. It's the other girl. She's in the first Thor
Oh,
movie.
Portman.
What was that?
Natalie Portman.
No, not that one.
Oh.
No, it's one of the it's one of the gods. It's one of the goddesses.
It said James. I thought that was Natalie Portman. Oh
No, she
shit.
plays Jane here, but she doesn't play Jane out the other place. Like, thank you for the heart. I
Okay.
appreciate that. Lady Shiv, Lady Thor. It is Sif, Lady Sif, Jamie Alexander.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't never saw her die in any of the Thor movies. So the fact that I saw her in Loki and like an ultra projection, and Loki's still getting beat up by her and all the time. Like, no, I
Yeah.
don't see her die. Why is she on here? Like, or I don't remember her dying at all, but still, like that's how I remember her every time I watch this show. It's like, oh hey, Lady Sif.
Yeah.
Squid Game Chapter 3 came out. I'm
Mhm.
freaking excited. I got through the first 2 episodes, and then that's it. I was like, all right, I need to pace myself. There's like 5 or 6 episodes. Chill.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna watch them like daily here. So yeah, so just 2 episodes. Blind Spot I can do like all day, right?
Yeah.
Blind
Yeah.
Spot is all day because there's like 5 seasons, and you know I'm just here chilling and watching Blind Spot all day long, and saying like, hey, I remember this person from somewhere. I don't know where, but I know this person from somewhere.
Yeah.
Over on Disney Plus, Ironheart 3. I mean, what the hell am I talking about? Ironheart.
Yeah.
3 episode premiere this week.
Mhm.
Next week is 3 more episodes, and it's the season finale as well. So it's like a little quick thing. Like I don't know why they're doing that, but
Yeah.
as soon as that came out, man, like you know what? I know there's gonna be a lot of people like dogging, and you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah. Damn right.
Place your own opinions about it. Don't worry about what other people say. You know, don't worry about what I say, like what I think. I love this show. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna love a show because of people are in it. Freaking Riri Williams, she's fucking awesome. The
Yeah.
dude from Hamilton, he's on there, and In the Heights. Anthony Ramos.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I don't know why everybody has a problem with it. And like, of course, still waiting on the big M to come in there and like destroy things. But we're not. I don't think we're ever gonna get him. Like, if it
Yeah.
does happen on this show, I'll be surprised. Like literally,
Mhm.
but I'm just like I'm not even gonna have my hopes up. If Mephisto shows up, Mephisto shows up. All right, cool.
Yeah.
And
You
then I'll
know
be
what
like,
I'm
oh,
digging
shit.
about it so far? The music though.
Yeah.
It puts you in that mind of how Luke Cage was with that music
Oh
though.
yes,
You know
yes,
what I'm saying?
yes.
So yeah, that's what I'm digging that too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm anxious to see what happens forward. You know what I'm saying? I know she's gonna be an integral part of the future Avengers movie. So
Future Doomsday, yeah.
I'm gonna see how that gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So get no complaints from me. I loved it.
No complaint from me either. Probably because we're people of color.
Color.
What's up,
And
brown
we ain't
people?
tripping about that. We ain't tripping about that kind of shit though. That's
What up,
the
brown
thing.
people?
Yeah.
All right, man,
Black
she's going
Planet
back
all
to
day.
YouTube. Right? Like, dude, Eric Andre. So freaking hilarious. I didn't even think he was gonna. I thought he was gonna be on the show like for good, and
Yeah.
then like the 3rd episode happened. I'm like, what? That's it?
Man. Yeah.
What? Come on, that dude would have been hilarious.
Oh yeah.
You got one of the sisters, the siblings.
Mhm.
They just said call them siblings, the blood siblings.
Yeah.
They're not calling them sisters. Shakira Pereira, which is the one that has longer hair.
Mhm. Yeah.
She is from Glow. Because as soon as I saw that name, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Shakira Pereira. Yes, I remember her. Okay, cool. She's
Yeah.
the new girl from Glow, the one that showed up in season 3, and everybody's all had a fucking problem with. I'm like, okay. Everything else about this show is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Had dude from Good Girls get in the car, Elizabeth.
Good girl. I don't know if I've seen this shit.
I don't think I have either. The only time I ever seen it was a freaking a clip from TikTok, and they're like,
Yeah.
it's the dude that says get in the car, Elizabeth. It's like, hey,
Oh, that's that show.
let me help you with all this
Everybody
stuff.
doing the same. Yeah,
And like,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go out for a ride. Let's go out for a ride.
yeah.
And I see him. I'm like,
Ma-
oh, where do I know him from? It's like, oh, he's from that one clip. Like,
Matter of
okay,
fact, I did that damn saying though.
good girls. Yeah, good girls. The homie, the guy with the tattoos,
Yeah,
Danny. Is that his name? And someone's gonna tell us who it is. Manny Montana's
somebody
his
know.
name. There he is. Manny Montana. And with a Montana name, shit. Of course he's a homie. Love that shit. Not to be confused with the Scorpion guy from Spider-Man movies
Mm.
and Better Call Saul, but they look the same either way. Like, oh
Yeah,
shit, okay. But yeah, dude, and then Anthony Ramos, and then like this whole show is fucking awesome. Why would anybody shit on it? Like, why? Why? If you don't like it, don't
cause
watch it.
they stuck in their ways.
Yeah,
It's all the time, all the time.
and
I'm gonna
like
give you,
it's
I'm gonna give real quick. I'm gonna give you a prime example of this shit.
yeah,
You remember Endgame?
Endgame. Yes.
That certain scene where all the female characters banded
Oh
together.
yeah, all the female characters.
It was so much hate
It was
because those girls got their shine for what? 3 minutes.
for 3 minutes.
It was
They
the same. It's the same thing they doing with this show. It's the Ironheart. Same with they pulled that shit with the Beetle movie for DC.
yeah,
You
Blue
know what I'm
Beetle.
saying?
Because
Well, I
I was
even heard the
there,
hate for Wakanda Forever.
bro. We hate. Oh, Wakanda
And
Forever felt the
and, and,
worst.
and I'm like, damn, I like, damn, they honored Chadwick Boseman, and y'all still shitting on this man, still shitting on these people. It's it's a thing that's always gonna happen though.
Or
So
no more.
yeah,
Just because we did everything with him, he's
yeah,
from Mexico and all that stuff, and his name is
yeah,
now Namor.
yeah.
So it's like, how dare they? It's Namor. I was like, okay, all right, sure.
I'm
And
telling you.
there was a video out here right now. It's on TikTok, and it's like
Hmm.
about people's opinions about the MCU, and they were cooking. They were cooking, and then something about T'Challa shouldn't have been so woke. Like what, bro? What? Like you wanted T'Challa to be Ryan Gosling? Is that what you're saying? You're that one person, right? You're that 1% that wanted
Yeah,
Ryan Gosling as T'Challa. All right, I see how it is.
that's ridiculous
But
though.
even Blue Beetle, dude, I was so into that, and then I figured like these people are gonna have a problem with that one song that was in there when George Lopez goes to pick up his nephew at
Yeah,
the airport,
yeah,
and as soon as I
yeah.
heard, and I said it before the movie came out, if this fucking movie doesn't play this song, this particular song, I'm not gonna go watch it. They
Yeah.
failed. They failed, and lo and behold, I'm at the movie theater. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yes, yes, que colachona, que colachona. I was like, hell
Yeah.
yes. I sang along. I didn't give a fuck.
That
Yes,
was a good ass movie. I don't give a shit what nobody say. That shit was a good ass movie.
it was. It was the fucking best fucking movie ever, in my opinion. It was it
My
my
opinion,
representation.
it was something different. You know what I'm saying?
It
I
represented
like.
my people. You know,
Yeah.
represented my people.
Shit,
Don't did
shit,
name
I'm
more, but
proud for you.
still,
Shit, I'm proud for you. Shoot, I like shit. There's some good shit right here.
hell yeah.
You know, shit like that. Shit. Fuck them. Shit. And kiss my ass.
All right, so 3 episodes of Ironheart this week, and then 3 episodes of next on Ironheart next week, and
Mm-hmm.
like the 6th episode is gonna be the season finale. And I'm just like, that was quick. They did the same
Damn.
thing with Echo, another movie with a person, POC.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I see what you guys are doing.
They only get 6 episodes. Ain't that some shit?
All right. What? And then it's 6 episodes only. Echo got 10 episodes, but still at the same time, like we're all waiting for that episode 5 to drop.
Yeah.
So everything happens during episode 5. So as soon as episode 5 hits, I'm definitely gonna be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
here we go, here we go, here we go. What else? I think that's it. Blind Spot and Squid Games on Netflix and Ironheart 3 episodes on Disney Plus, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all I watched this week. Other than that, Pokemon. Oh man, when I tell you that I was going out looking for stuff, and I shouldn't have, but I still went out looking for stuff. Like, all right, I'm gonna go to Family Dollar and just get the $5 ones that are like 15 of them, but $5. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. And I go in there and I was like, hey, let me get 2 of them. Like, what? 2 Pokemon cards? Like, oh, that's it? Like, yeah. And homie's all like, yo, I got something. I got something else. You interested in something new? And I'm just like, tell me about it. He goes to fucking behind him and the fucking brings out the black bag, sir.
Damn.
Pulls it out and puts it right there, and he's all like, unzips it. And I'm like, oh shit. It's like, we're about to make a fucking deal here, man. I was like looking around, I was like, are we doing? What are we doing? Are you allowed to do this? And he pulls out the Destined Rivals stuff, and I'm like, ooh, like all right. I'm like, yeah, let me get 4 of them. And I look at the fucking bag, and it's like, how much are they? It's like $4.99. Let me get all 6.
Dang.
They're cheap. Let me get all 6. It's like, all right, cool. I was like, hey, wait. Do you have more? It's like, yeah, they're in the back. They're in that up there. I'm like, oh, it's like, man, don't worry about it. Nobody comes to pick them up. If you need to come by next time, I got you, bro. I'm like, oh,
That's
shit. This is what we're doing. He got me
at Family Dollar.
At Family Dollar.
Places.
Family Dollar of all places. He said, thank you, bro. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm like, let me get all 6 of them. I took all 6, fucking put them away. Like, I am not touching them all at once.
Yeah.
One by one, I'm taking them out. Daily, I'm taking them out. I also got Lorcana that same day, and it's like I took all of those out right away. Got you a new secret spot. Exactly, I got me a new secret spot. Not only that, Second and Charles has that other stuff too, the 50 for 5, 450. I know, and
that's crazy.
I think they're probably like trying to like get rid of all their cards because now they're like 450.
Damn.
Like as long as they have a lot of stuff, they're gonna like lower the prices. Because I asked like, hey, can I sell my comic books here? It's like, not right now. We have a lot. We just got a lot of them. And I'm like, oh shit. So you're trying to like sell them? It's like, yeah, we're trying to get rid of this stuff, and we're trying to get rid of these cards too. It's like, well, let me go look. Because now I'm just gonna go in there and like buy 10 of them, or not 50, but 100 of them, and it's gonna be like a bunch of stuff. Did I tell you that I got the fat Pikachu? I got the fat Pikachu, dude. Remember that fat Pikachu that came out a while back that was surprised? Yeah. It's like that's where I found it at Second and Charles, and I'm just like, I'm looking through them and I see his fucking face, a fat ass little Pikachu, and I'm just like, oh, 2016. And I look at it, it's like it's from the meme, dude. It's from the meme, and I like went like this. I'm keeping this one. I don't care how many Pikachus I have. I'm keeping this one. And it's the only one that was from the 2016. I think I saw some more, but still, it's like, you know what? That's the only one I found. Everything else, I'm just looking for other stuff. Lorcana, like a bunch of, not even a bunch. It's just a few of them. Comic books, I did get a few. The comic book store that I'm currently, over there hanging out at, or they're like, why don't you start a subscription here? It's like, what? Like, yeah, you're always here. We know you. We know who you are. You come here all the time, dude. Don't. It's like, just come and start a subscription. We'll can hook you up and all this stuff. It's like, all right, cool. I'll do that. Marvel Rivals, I haven't played any of that stuff. Even though season 3 is coming out in like 2 weeks now. Possibly by the 13th. Saturday the 13th. So like I gotta get on that. I gotta start binge playing again. And it's like if I don't, it's fine, it's good. But at the same time, it's like, all right, cool. Let me put my stuff in there. And I think that's all for this week. I have a lot of other stuff. I probably forgot. Before I forget, remember those little magazines back in the day? Disney Adventures?
Yeah.
Yes. Before I forget, I remember like I was going to the store and I was like, oh, there's Mad magazines. There's always here. Like,
Yeah,
and it's like we do the podcast about the '90s all the time. How come we haven't talked about Mad? Or there was another magazine, like short little magazine. It was like a small one, and
yeah,
I'm looking it up. Like, what was it called? I know it was Disney because I used to buy them all the time.
yeah. Me too.
Used to beg my mom, like, let me get this one, let me get this one. And I'm looking it up. It's like, it's called Adventures. Yes, let's go.
Man,
Like, I'm gonna bring it up in the podcast. If
Rhoda took it all the
you
way back.
if you
Damn.
remember Disney Adventures, let us know. Tell us what you thought about them. Tell us
Man,
how many you bought. Tell us how many you had. Like, I'm sure there was a lot of them. I'm gonna look them up, see, like, possibly buy one off Amazon and see what
yeah,
they're all about, see how much they are, and like have a physical copy with me next
yeah.
time for sure. Um, all right, we did the Netflix, we did the Disney Plus. What you got going on, man? Any new DVDs?
Last week I bought Final Destination Bloodlines.
Oh shit, it's already out.
Yeah,
Oh,
Re- it's already out on digital.
digital.
Uh,
Okay,
okay, I think the physical copy will be released in a couple of weeks, I believe.
okay.
And it was pretty good. I got out of right now. Well, as of now, I got every Final Destination on digital. You know,
Hell
my
yeah.
my digital collection is. I've been working on my digital collection for over 10 years, so I'm at 1,007 digital
What?
copies.
What?
But
Man.
this is a trick. This is a trick to it though. It's not all movies. It's like say documentaries
Okay.
and TV seasons. Like I got Family Matters, Fresh Prince, Martin,
Okay.
Sopranos, Sons of Anarchy, Snowfall. So
Snowfall
but
too. Damn.
plenty of movies. And like we was talking earlier before we started recording, I'm gonna stress this to anybody who has who has movies. It's imperative that you keep those physical copies
Mm-hmm.
because you cannot always count on that streaming shit. Because worst case scenario, your Wi-Fi goes out, or say you got your collection linked up with Amazon. What if they fold? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose your shit. You know.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't bought a physical copy shoot in a long time because I don't have no room no more, as y'all can see. Like so, but
Me
take it
too.
from a movie collector like me, I always get a physical copy.
Yeah.
I'm
Even.
gonna tell you how crucial my physical copy game is. I have 3 copies. I have I have the Back to the Future trilogy on DVD,
Hell yeah.
VHS,
What?
and digital.
What? Look at
And
you.
the VHSs are the McDonald's edition, still in the
Wow.
fucking plastic
Shut the
in
fuck up.
in the basement. Yeah,
I
yeah,
brought. I have the 20-year anniversary one, the one with Kurt Cameron and freaking
yeah,
introducing the entire show. I'm
yeah.
like,
I got that.
why?
That's the one I got. That's the
That's
one
the
I got.
that's the one I got. Like, why is this dude introducing the show? Like, what?
What's so bad about it? I remember when that shit aired on TV.
Yeah.
It was showing on cable. That's
That's
crazy. That's wild. You got the we got the same one. Yeah.
like, 'cause I'm not gonna buy it again. Like, but still, it's like, all right, are they gonna add new stuff to it? Like, oh
Right.
yeah, 10 years after what we just said on the 20-year anniversry, like, yeah, I remember this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
stop. Like, I already know everything you already said on the 20-year anniversary one. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Um, like you said about, you don't know what's gonna happen with the streaming. You're right,
Yeah.
because like there was a while back where like I have Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel physical copies when they came out on DVD and all
Yeah.
that stuff, the box sets,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah, I got
Smallville.
it. Hold on. I'll show you.
We got Smallville also, and then like they aired it on Netflix and everything, and then
Yeah.
Netflix decided, oh, we're not gonna have these anymore. We're gonna get rid of them. I was like, what? That's what? There it is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I was
That's it.
so into them,
Yep. Yep. I got it.
but then
I
when it
haven't
came out, on Netflix, I would be like binge watching it. Like I don't have to change the disc anymore. Great. But at the same
Yeah.
time, like Netflix, what Netflix doesn't have is that their commentary. Like
Mm-hmm.
you want to know what they want to say. You love
Right.
hearing about them having fun and all this stuff. So
Right.
commentary from both cast on Buffy and Angel and Smallville
Yeah.
and every DVD that you've ever had, the OC and all this stuff. Netflix doesn't have that. Netflix would be like, oh yeah, here's the shows and deleted scenes and then that's it, trailers and that's it. And
Yeah.
then like a few months later they'll take it away to add new stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
damn, I'd rather have done the mail in stuff instead of just doing the streaming service. But here we are. It's
Yeah.
all good. No worries. Um, but yeah, those were my favorite shows on there. And then now it's Blind Spot, and I'm just like, see, great. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate that.
I've been thinking about buying Buffy on digital, you know, but on Prime they have the channel that's 24/7. So
Yeah.
but I still want to get it for myself though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because I never really got to finish Buffy though. Because when Angel came on, I switched over to Angel.
Right.
So I completely said the hell with Buffy. So I started.
With Buffy,
I started like Angel. So, but
we
that's the one.
have
That's one. It's in my wish list on my Fandango at home. Shit.
nice. We have a comment from Menace. Love your shirt, Greg.
Yeah. Ultimate Warrior on the
Ultimate
board.
Warrior. Hell yeah. Um, all right. Deadline has revealed that Andrew Schultz has been cast as Dan Hibiki in the live action Street Fighter movie, and
Mm.
so has 50 Cent to star as Balrog. I don't know who
This
Dan
shit might
Hibiki
work
is.
though. That shit
Huh?
might work. If it's true, that shit might work though.
It might work. I don't know who Dan Hibiki is, and then like I saw the comments last night when was like going through these, and it's like, why couldn't they get Mike Tyson like to play
Look how old
Balrog?
Mike Tyson is, man.
Y'all
Come
realize
on
he
now.
old, right? Y'all realize he couldn't move during the whole fight with what's his face,
Jake
Jake,
Paul,
right?
punk
Jake
ass.
Paul, right? Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
y'all realize he couldn't move during Jake Paul. What makes you think he's gonna remember his line? You
Dang.
know. NexusPointNews.com says 50 Cent will potentially portray the disgraced boxer Balrog, who first made his debut in Street Fighter II, The World Warrior. Hailing from the
Mm.
slums of Las Vegas and Nevada, he rose through the ranks as a ruthless prize fighter that clawed his way to fame with sheer brutality and determination. However, Balrog's greed and overall sadistic nature ultimately led him down a dark path of cheating and dirty tactics in the ring, which led to severe injuries and even death among his opponents. Along with a steadfast ban from the world of professional boxing, this fall from grace made him a perfect recruit for the villainous terrorist organization Shadaloo, where he became the
Mm.
brutal enforcer of its leader M. Bison. Street Fighter is set to be directed by Kitao Sakai, Bad Trip, and the latest draft was written by Dallin Musan, Captain America, Brave New World. Noah
Mm.
Centineo and Andrew Koji are set to star as Ken and Ryu, respectively. Jason Momoa will portray Blanca, Roman Reigns will portray Akuma, and Orville Peck will portray Vega. What's up, dude? What happened?
Now, OTC,
OTC.
drum rain.
OTC, but he's playing
I don't
Akuma.
believe. I won't believe that till I see it myself. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
I just can't see it. I don't know.
Danny and Michael Filippo were originally attached to direct the film before falling off. Legendary Pictures is developing the film with Capcom and is set to be released by Sony Pictures. The film was recently removed from Sony's release schedule and is currently undated.
Mm.
What has been your favorite character on the game? I was like, I only know about two of them, and they're like Street Fighter and Street Fighter. Obviously, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3
Yeah.
Turbo.
Well,
I,
me,
I did buy,
mine was Ryu and Ken. Really.
yeah. I did buy
Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter
2.
6, but I'm just like, haven't played them. Because I don't know who they are. Zangief,
Yeah.
like I would always play Zangief, you know. wrestling movie and shit.
Yeah.
Who else? Blanca.
Mm-hmm.
E Honda. They also have Chun-Li already. I don't know who's gonna play her, but they already have her out. Favorite character in the game? Those were it. Well, I guess I would always be able to play against with those. Ryu and Ken, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and then Bison.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Also, what was your favorite moment from the movie, the original movie, the OG?
There's the movie.
Yeah, the original movie, the horrible ass movie.
Oh my god, man.
So 90s, so 90s. It doesn't. It yeah, it can't.
When he finally did the Hadouken.
The Hadouken.
It was either Ryu or Ken, one of them. He did the
One of them.
Hadouken.
I gotta watch
the
that movie
fireball.
again. Yeah, we're gonna watch that movie again.
We should watch it together and just make fun of that shit.
Make fun of that
shit.
shit.
No, it's terrible. Now that we got old, like it's horrible. Oh
right?
Man.
Hell yeah, that's funny as hell.
Crazy thing, we were talking about that at work the other day. Damn, really? That's crazy. We're talking about Street Fighter at work. The movie, like at work.
The movie. But the fact that the movie was wait, what? Street Fighter movie was fucking no. The Street Fighter 2 movie was better. The one with the anime one.
Oh, the cartoon, yeah.
That one was better.
But you think about around the time period, that's what I mean. Cause what came out first? Was it Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat that came out first?
Shit, I don't
know. For the movie. I'm trying to think. It was a Street Fighter. I think it was though.
Hold on. Street Fighter came out in 1994.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat came out in 1995.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
It's like hold our beer. We can do something worse. As Colonel Guile.
That first Mortal Kombat was good though. I ain't gonna lie. But that second move was trash.
Exactly. Colonel Guile, Jean-Claude Van Damme, American guy playing. Oh my god. Raul Julia and Bison.
Man.
What was that?
Yeah, I said Van Damme coked out of his mind.
Coked out of his mind, of course.
Trust me. Just look at watch when you watch it again. When you watch it again, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You can be like, oh my god.
Raul Julia, his best performance ever, of course, because
last performance too, man.
Last and best.
Dang.
Kylie Minogue as Cammy. Like I didn't realize she was in there.
Me neither.
And
I didn't know who she was though. You know?
Right. She does her pose at the very end and is like, you're wearing pants, ma'am. That's not how you do things around here. Come on. You know that. Fucking. What is it? Hold on. Freaking Miklo as Ken. We all know who that is. I was like,
Miklo.
Hey, Mikardal.
What's so crazy about it? You know what? I saw Street Fighter before I ever saw Blood In, Blood Out. So when I finally got to see Blood In, Blood Out, I said, "Where's this Street Fighter motherfucker doing this move?"
Hey, what's up, Mikardal?
That Blood In, Blood Out is a classic, though. I don't care if nobody says.
Sister says, hello, TGIF. Welcome in, sister. Appreciate all the love. Mikarnal, Ken Masters. Mulan, Ming-Na Wen as Chun-Li. Unknown person, Byron Man as Ryu. Andrew Bernowski as Zangief. Who is this guy? I think he was the dude from Batman Returns. Yeah. He was. Was he Shrek? Yes. He was Chip Shrek. He was Christopher Walken's son.
Oh, his son.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, this dude really? Like, what?
Dang.
Peter Nabi Teosopo as E Honda, a Hawaiian playing a Japanese. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Roshan Seth as Dalsum, Wes Studi as Sagat, Jay Tabari as Vega, Grant L. Bush as Balrog. Basically, the dude looked like Donald Glover, but not really.
All of that.
Timu version of Donald Glover at the time. Like I'm not talking about Childish Gambino here either. I'm talking about Lethal Weapon, that guy.
Daddy Glover.
Danny Glover. There you go.
Daddy Glover.
I was like, if Danny Glover had a freaking, if Danny Glover had been in this, it would have been made a lot of money. But like, no, we're not doing that. Kenya Sawada as Captain Sawada, Simon Callow as an official, Greg Rainwater as T Hawk, Sergeant T Hawk. Like, oh, they added the guy from Street Fighter 3 or 4. One of those. Robert Mamone as Blanca. What the hell?
And Blanca, that fool was in the movie. He was skinny though. I said Blanca supposed to been a swole motherfucker. Supposed to been cut up. I said he got this old skinny fool on there. It was
have
terrible.
a skinny Blanca in there. Miguel A. Nunez Jr. as DJ.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. And then some other actors. I have no idea who they were or are. Yeah, and then some background characters, of course. But yeah, that movie was an hour and 42 minutes, 1994, PG-13, and they sold a lot of stuff at Burger King. You know they did.
Yep. Oh yeah. You remember the Street Fighter the movie, the game though?
Oh God, there was a game.
Yeah, it's like yeah. It's they
Street Fighter the movie.
Everybody in the movie. It's like you playing a movie.
Oh.
It looked that terrible. It like 3D. Like Van Damme as Guile and Raw Julia as Bison.
Has nothing to do with the Street Fighter mythology, I bet.
Nah, it's just a movie, but you're just fighting characters from the movie. It was terrible.
It was terrible.
Trust me. Don't even bother trying to find it and play it. It's just terrible. It's just a waste of time.
Waste of time. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, 1990s, man. It's like Street Fighter walked so that we could get Mortal Kombat later on and start running.
Yep.
RemindMagazine.com has reported that beginning on September 1st, in the week leading up to the 2025 Music Video Award, airing on CBS on September 7th, MTV will go back to doing what it once did best, airing videos selected from throughout its 44-year history run.
Damn.
30-year history run. There's no way there was 40 years of
That's crazy, man.
According to a press release in the run-up to the 2025 Video Music Awards on CBS on September 7th, MTV will air and present a week of 24/7 music videos across MTV2, MTV Live, and MTV Classic, both classic and current, in a revival of the brand's early DNA reimagined for today's audience. Past BMA winners and legendary MTV personalities, we're going to get them, will return to curate and spotlight their 7 favorite music videos of all time, offering fans an intimate glimpse into the music videos that shaped them. Oh, shit. Yeah.
So will this shit be on regular MTV though?
It should, but
it better be.
That. Yeah, they have to play. What's it called? Teen pregnancy.
Teen Mom, that bullshit.
Teen Mom, all that.
And ridiculousness, all that shit.
Ridiculousness. Though no list of participating stars have been released yet, it's a safe bet that many of the stars who jump-started their careers on the channel, like Carson Daly, will make a return. TRL is coming back, baby. It's also a safe bet that the video lineup will include the hundreds of iconic videos that are synonymous with the channel, who helped introduce the public to everyone from Madonna to Nirvana to Britney Spears.
Hell yeah.
For sure. As long as we don't get Jesse, we're good. Yeah, man. Like, I can't wait for this freaking video, man. It's like, look, give us Matt Penfield, we're good.
Shit.
Matt Penfield was the shit. Like, he'll come in with the Headbangers Ball,
Yeah.
Bill Bellamy will come in with the top 40 MTV jams.
Yeah.
What Downtown Foxy Brown?
Downtown Julie Brown.
Yeah, that one.
Julie Brown. Yeah,
Julie
Julie
Brown.
Brown.
Kurt Loder. Let's get Kurt Loder in there with some news. Let's get John Norris, Tabitha Soren. Let's get in there. Let's get all the freaking Carson Daly. Come on. Like not like
I
Carson
want to
Daly.
see it. I actually do want to see this shit come September though.
Exactly.
I really do.
Hell yeah. And which brings up the question for next week's episode. What is the one music video channel that raised you? Was it TRL, VH1, Top 20, BET's Rhapsody, or The Box? And what was the music video that you couldn't wait to get out of school to watch over and over again? For those of you that don't know what The Box is, it's a West Coast thing. See,
we had it in Texas. We had it in Texas, so I know what The Box is.
It's a West Coast thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Us, West Coasters didn't have any money for cable like TRL, MTV, VH1, BET. So we got The Box, a box that just played nothing but videos. Call in,
yep.
Press a number, and hope they play your music video.
Run that phone bill up though.
Run that phone bill up, but I really wanted to hear My Posse's on Broadway. Kurt Loder's like 80 years old.
Damn.
What? No, he's not. Let me look this up. Kurt Loder. $80 years old. Oh shit, he is.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh god, and like dude, how can I? I'm always gonna remember him. Just like MTV News is such a tragic passing of Kurt Cobain. Him announcing Kurt Cobain and that passed away and because of unaliving.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I'm laughing how you still did the music though. You sound just like this shit.
Yeah, since I didn't watch any of it because mom had like 5 channels. Tell us what those 5 channels were. Like, what were those 5 channels? Like, CBS. One of them had soap, right? What kind of soap? Okay. The one music video channel that raised me, The Box. I would always go to a friend's house, and it was not My Posse. I got 5 on it. Because
hell yeah,
Bay, dude, the Bay, the fucking Bay Area. We had the Bay stuff. We had Yuck Mouse. We had Too Short. Everything there on The Box was all the Bay. Too Short. Don't
let Minister you say that because she don't like that song. She hates that song.
5? Oh yeah, I heard. I remember that video. 2, 4, 5, 9, 11, and 30. Those were the 5 channels that your mom had.
Dang.
CBS, ABC, NBC, possibly the CW or Fox.
WB on the air.
And 30, I don't know which 30 is. Jane is in the building. Saying, hey, welcome in.
Hey, Jane.
Freaking hell. Yeah, all the Bay stuff on The Box, and then MTV, of course, and then I didn't realize what VH1 was until like later.
Yeah.
TRL, of course, that's not my era. That's like the 90s, late 90s and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I sure do hate I Got 5 on it. That's nice.
I told you. Didn't I tell you? I told you.
BT, same with BT. But I feel like Bill Bellamy was like both of them. Like he grew up and ended up on VH1. And he went from MTV stuff to like, yeah, what's up? What's happening, y'all? Hey, like fucking being cool with the people. And I always thought he was like in his 20s forever. But and then he showed up on VH1. he shows up on VH1, and I'm like, damn, dude, they kicked you out of MTV. You're no longer our demographic.
Dang.
You went to the old people station, the the
Hell
alternative.
yeah.
And what was the music video that you couldn't wait to get out of school to watch over and over again? All Boys to Men stuff, like every time. What was it? As soon as Michael Jackson came out, of course, all his Michael Jackson videos came out, like Scream
Hell yeah.
with
Hell
Janet,
yeah.
like freaking 5 times in the dance. It's like, hell yeah. I like, I'm sure everybody did this. I'd have a tape where I would just record all my favorite music videos
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
and
Hell
then like
yeah.
replay them again. And it was like, and I wanted to have like seriously order on my life, so I would have a notebook and like write down all the videos I have on my notebook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, there's doubles. There's always gonna be doubles. Like
Hell
I
yeah.
watched this again and again and again, and I recorded again and again. It's like, oh shit. But back in the day when you just like pause it and record it and nothing would happen to it, like leave it on pause for a little while, and then the other music video would play and like record. And
Yep.
not like now is like where you have to actually stop the entire thing.
Hell yeah.
What's it called? TLC when was the Red Light Special came out, like watch it over and over again. And then my
Hell
mom
yeah,
would
me
like,
too.
"What are you watching?" I'm like, nothing.
It's a good video, Mom. Come on now. Ain't nothing, Mom.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Yeah, that's the question for next week's episode. What is the one music video channel that raised you? TRL, VH1, Top 20, BET's Rhapsody, or The Box, or MTV? And what was the music video that you couldn't wait to get out of school to watch over and over again? Or if you had a music DVD videotape, video cassette, and what is the one video that would always show up on there all the time? Let us know in the comments. Let us know, and we will read your comments on the show. All right, comic books. Finally, Jeff the Land Shark got that one. Absolute Batman issue 1. I had to get it because it's there. I know I have the latest issue, but like I wanted to get the first issue, and it was a reprint. Jane says, "What's up? How you doing, Jane?"
What's up, Jane?
The history of the DC universe, complete history from back when it first started, the big boom. Concerts of Champions comic book that stars Dazzler, Luna Snow, and Lila Cheney. I don't know who that is what about, but I just wanted to get it. Gwenpool, it's Spider-Gwen, but she's Deadpool now, so Gwenpool. Yeah. And then Exquisite Corpses 1 and 2. I finally got to read the 62-page issue 1 and number 2. This is the one that I'm going to tell you a little bit about. The premise: every 5 years, 13 ultra-wealthy American families recruit 12 of the world's deadliest killers. They drop into a small town, Oak Valley, Maine, and on Halloween night, last killer standing wins. For residents survive till dawn. It's from the minds of James Tynion IV, Something is Killing the Children, which I have also. The Department of Truth and Michael Walsh. The Silver Coin, Universal Monsters, Frankenstein. They are joined by, get this name, Pornsack. Pornsack Pishnote. Pishnote? Pornsack. Pornsack Pishnote. The Good Asian. Mariana Ignazi, Catwoman, and Valentine Delandro, Bitch Planet. These are real comic books, by the way. They are there to collaborate and compete to determine who wins and who dies. The tone and style, it reads like Battle Royale meets Twisted Metal. I don't know if you ever seen Battle Royale, the Japanese version of it.
Nah.
No? It's like what's it called? Hunger Games, but it's Japanese.
Oh, okay.
It's the original. It's the original Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy and it's dark and you definitely. It's a definite watch. You got to watch Battle Royale.
Okay.
For sure. The art crackles with energy, especially in stylized killer intro pages. Despite the sprawling cast, the story doesn't lag. Every panel packs narrative precision. What stands out, the mix of the elite, detached cruelty, the visceral introduction to each killer, the themed weapon, and the grounded humanity of Oak Valley's resident who becomes sympathetic anchor for the horror. Beyond Comics next year in 2026, a full-blown card game adaptation is launching alongside the series. Imagine Magic the Gathering meets Ultimate Werewolf with killer legions and betrayal at its core. Uh, I thought they were coming with the books, but no. My comic book didn't have that. They're supposed to come in baggies,
Hmm.
and then the card would be there, but they decided like, no, we're not gonna do that. It's like, all right, well, fine, that's fine. I was like, I'll wait until next year. The 12 assassins are from North Carolina. Leopold Strong. He wields a hammer. His kill count is 23. He is 6'5" and the first to be announced, but also the first to die as soon as the game starts.
Right.
From Rhode Island, Recluse, the rope. Kill count is 64, height 5'10". He's an artist with wires and ropes. From New York, Fox, Mask Killer. He wields a sword. His kill count is 87. His height is 5'1". Among killer for hires, there are select few feared even by other assassins. He wears a fox mask.
Right.
From Georgia, Pretty Boy. He wields the axe. Kill count 36. He is 6'2". From South Carolina, Lady Carolina. She wields the arrow. Kill count 7, height 5'8". She comes from noble stock and received the best training their money could buy, but it still feels like a transgression. Is she simply seeking a death to find thrill, or does she have more personal reason for aiming her crossbows at this year's set of killers? New Hampshire, the congregation. He wields a knife. Kill count 39, height 6 foot. The only killer in the game to turn down a fee from his patron family. The congregation feels that taking a life is a higher calling. A raving lunatic who covers himself in the sliced off faces with victims. He's really weird, like
Right.
crazy. First two, first two issues. New Jersey is Rascal Randy. He with his hands. Kill count
Hmm.
19. He is 5'11", and he is just a man inside a bunny Rascal Randy costume.
Yeah.
Delaware is Layla Blaze. Her thing is fire. Kill count
Mm.
335 victims.
Dang.
Height 5'3". They say some people just want to see the world burn, but Layla Blaze will settle for seeing anything go up in flames. From
Mm.
Maryland, Slater. He wields explosives. His kill count is 124. His height is 5'10". From Virginia, Nurse Pete. He wields poison. His kill count is unknown. Height is 5'6". No one would guess that the unassuming, schlubby Nurse Pete had a body count approaching 3 figures, and that's just
Mm.
how he likes it. A compulsive killer who endlessly tweaks his deadly cocktails and paralyzing narcotics and tests them on patients around the country. From Connecticut, selects Gamer Kid. He wields electricity. Kill count 9. He is 4 feet tall. He's like a 15-year-old kid. A product
Mm.
of the iPad generation, weaned on slur-filled gaming lobbies. Gaming Kid has no business being anywhere near an event like this, but he's so desensitized to violence that he has no qualms piloting Calvin, his heavily armed drone, and aiming at any target in sight. Kill counts are just high scores to this tyke, and he wants to see his name on the leaderboard. From Massachusetts, finally from Massachusetts, the lone gunman. A gun, kill count redacted because they can't tell you. Height 6'3", highly trained and highly dangerous. Lone gunman puts years of combat training to use as he efficiently dispatches his opponents or any collateral damage gets in the way. Dishonorably discharged for battlefield atrocities, now sealed in government records. Lone gunman's penchant for excessive violence has become a benefit, not a hindrance to his performance in this tournament. The hits, the hits are played in like a tournament. In bracket one, you have Lone Gunman, Lady Carolina, and Leopold Strong, who gets shot in the face as soon as the game starts in the first issue by gunmen. Bracket two, the Congregation, Layla Blaze, and Pretty Boy, who axed out the Congregation in the second issue. Bracket three, Rascal Randy, Gamer Kid, and Nurse Pete. Bracket four, Fox Mask Killer, Recluse, and Slater. If they die on the field, $1 million will go to the person of their choosing, and if they survive, they will get a payout of $100 million. The last one standing family with to run the country for 35 years.
Hey.
Every
Mm.
no, every 5 years for the last the country. They get to run the country for 5 years.
Mm.
Definitely, it's a must buy. You guys have to read the entire thing. It's so fucking awesome. People are saying that the card game is going to be crazy as well.
Mm.
And if anything, I hope they make this into a video game. That would work.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What else we have? Oh, where are we? We are at 1 hour and 5 minutes, sir. That's awesome. I love it. All right, bands or artists we discovered through movies or TV shows.
Mm.
There was a time when we used to like watch the WB, and at the very end, it'd be like, if you like tonight's music, go check out WB.com and playlist, and or they like tell you who was the one person playing the song, like
Hey.
um what's it called? Uh on Trying to remember what it was.
Like it'd be like on One Tree Hill and shit like that.
Yeah, it was on One Tree Hill. It was on Dawson's
Yeah.
Creek as well.
And or Gilmore Girls, I think.
It was Gilmore Girls
Sometimes.
too. That's
Yeah.
yeah, sometime.
I remember that. Yeah. I ain't never listened to none of stuff, but, but I remember it though. I remember that. I remember them. They advertising them songs and stuff at the end. But like I said, they need to bring that back though.
For
You
real.
know.
Roderick J says Savage Garden making to anime got on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's awesome. Nick said if I did, I don't remember. I didn't watch all those other shows. It was just Buffy, but I don't remember any of the music. I just 2 years ago watched Dawson's Creek. I'm behind. Steph says I love Melrose Place's music on Fox, and I had the soundtrack on CD. So good, great post, and seeing you both. Of course, we love that as well. Freaking Natalie's from New York Undercover, like always, would have like so many awesome hits.
Hell yeah.
Like
Every week.
every week. The OC, there's like from 2000 Smallville. Um, I know Dawson's Creek had Savage Garden. That's the first time I heard Savage Garden.
Yeah.
Truly, madly, deeply, and I was just like, "Who is this?" Like, oh shit. Buffy have Nerf Herder, their theme song, and then Vanessa Carlton, not Vanessa Carlton, the other one, Michelle Branch. Michelle
Oh yeah.
Branch showed up on there once, and I'm just like, "Who is this? Oh shit, this is awesome." Same with Angel. Like a bunch of people showed up at the nightclub that they would work.
Yeah.
Um, Same with One Tree Hill, but they're in the 2000s. The OC, the OC had like the Killers. I know it was
Mm.
like a big thing with someone else, but I was like, I didn't listen to that band at all. It was the Killers. It was Paris Hilton that came in there as
Mm.
well. Who else? There's a bunch of new stuff. The Phantom Planet guys, the ones that sang the theme song,
Mm-hmm.
California. Like as soon as I saw who was it by, I was like, oh shit, okay. Let me go to the store now around the block where I work at, and they have like music, all kinds of CDs from independent artists in there as well. So I would go there and like I look for Phantom Planet, and there it is. Like, oh, you know what? I don't know who this band is. I only know one song, but I'm about to listen to this whole band, and I did, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Of course, One Tree Hill like brought out a bunch of unknown artists.
Mm.
Jack's Mannequin, um, a bunch of other people as well. For trying to remember some of them. I would go to Virgin Mega stores and like, hey, I heard this band on this show. Like, do you have their
Mm-hmm.
CD? Like, yeah, it's right over in the indie side. It's like, okay, cool. Seventh Heaven had a bunch of hits, of course.
Hmm.
But it's like Charmed had it too. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Him, I think it was called Him. And like you can only hear it when it was on WB
Hmm.
because once it hit Netflix, they changed the entire
Yeah,
intro.
they ain't had a licensing for the
They
shit.
didn't
Yeah.
they didn't have the license at all. It's like, oh, that sucks, dude. Same with Smallville. Um, there was a bunch of hits on Smallville when it
Yeah.
came out. Shit, what else shows am I missing? Yeah, that's all I remember. What about you,
You
man?
hit it right out. You hit it right out the park. You named
Yeah,
all them shows. Though.
yeah. Was there something else as well? I think that's it. We also were trying to do. Everybody loved your unsolved mysteries voice. I tried watching that as soon as that happened. I tried watching it, and I'm like, oh god, I can't get into it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again, and I
I can't
did. I was
believe
like,
I pulled it off, and I had a migraine out of this world last week, and
I
I still pulled it off. I was like, God damn! I, like,
that was fucking
I watched it
crazy.
last. I watched it last night. You seen the video I posted? I watched it
Yeah,
last night. I might
yeah, no,
watch it tonight. No.
might as well, dude. Like, this guy is hilarious. We are bringing our studs doubles, so we want to know what was your favorite? Who was your favorite '90s action star? Arnold Schwarzenegger, John Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal, Cynthia Rothrock, Michelle Yeoh. We asked you to drop their name in the comments, and we just might shout you on the next episode. And we got a bunch of hearts. Leanna says, Demi Moore, love this so much. Love your faces. Nick said, I liked Arnold. I've never seen anything Steven Seagal or John Claude Van Damme. We're in. Definitely Arnold.
You ain't missing nothing with Steven Seagal. Trust me.
No, just three name, three letter word name, and all that stuff, except for Exit Wounds. Just don't watch that one by yourself.
What's so bad? But I got it in my collection. Only
Exit
reason I
Wounds?
bought it because DMX died. When he died,
DMX.
I just buying all his movies. So I said fuck it. I just buy Exit One. But I hate Steven Seagal. I
Yeah, Steven
watched
Seagal.
what's that stupid movie about the ship Under Siege.
Under
I
Siege.
watched it for the first time last week.
Jeez.
That was the most horrible shit I've ever seen in my damn life. Ain't never seen no shit like this. I said, what? I said, this was what all the hype was about. I said, this is trash.
It was.
And he trashed now. Like I seen him in a direct to DVD movie.
Uh,
That
that's
fool
why
walked through that door. I said, God damn. Boy, it looked like he was like 800 pounds with a fur coat on.
with a fur coat on. Oh no.
I say ain't nobody finna believe you gonna whoop somebody ass big as you is now. Please.
Jane says Double Impact was my first action movie I saw at the age of 7. God love when my 9 years older brother are babysitting. He did good. He did good. Double Impact, yeah.
Yeah.
Not just one John Claude Van Damme, two of them.
Twin brothers. Yeah.
Twin brothers too. It's like one of them with the mullet, the other one with short hair. Like, okay, pick a side, man. Pick a side. Which one do you want to be?
That boy Van Dam had some moves for your ass though back then though, boy. I can't lie.
Um, what was it? I think it was Kickboxer. Like, damn well these movies came out in the 80s, but we grew up watching them in the 90s.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
Kickboxer, and because nothing about that movie screamed like, oh, yeah, this is a great movie, except for when he's dancing. Like, that dance sequence, like him just, like, having fun and, like, doing the whole dance. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm going to imitate that. And I did. And I did it one other freaking party.
So many people that did that dance. It's ridiculous though.
Like, this man can't dance, but he can get down. Let's go. And then he started fighting, and then he does every movie he's in, he does the split. I'm like, oh shit.
Everyone.
Like, oh, okay, all right, cool. Like Bloodsport, of course.
Oh yeah.
But as soon as he did it in Time Cop, like, what are you doing? That didn't make any sense. Just climb up on your counter, on your Kendrick counter, and do the splits
You
there.
just
Like,
do a split and kill
what?
somebody.
Kill somebody.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
I was like, I didn't give Time Cop enough love. I don't know why. I just like, oh shit, a movie about a time machine. Nah, I'm good. Whatever. It's an action movie too. Like, whatever.
Oh shit.
Who else? Uh, so Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course. We gotta
Yeah.
mention all those fucking movies because even the one with Sinbad, Jingle All the Way.
I don't know.
Like even those, like, but Last Action Hero was so hilarious.
Yeah, cause he was making fun of himself though. That's the
He
thing though. And it
it
worked
was
though.
it
It really
worked.
worked. It worked.
I'm like, oh god, this is great. This is a great movie, and him and Sylvester Stallone switching it up.
Yeah. I told my manager, kitchen manager today at work, I said, what if though? What if Stallone was in Terminator 2? That would have been a whole fucking different movie. We wouldn't
Like,
understand shit he was saying. I'm like,
but Stallone and
hey, come with me if you want to live.
yeah,
Come with me if you want to live.
are you Sarah Connor?
You so good. You
John
so good.
John Connor.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hey yo, what you doing? Hey yo, Adrian. That's not your name. Kid.
Wrong movie, fool.
Fucking what's it
Oh,
called? That one movie where he gets put on ice.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
I love that movie.
I do
I
too.
love that damn movie. I
We're
love that
still
damn movie.
like trying to figure out what the seashells do, of course.
Right.
And like that was our 2020, or that was when our 2020 was happening. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, are we gonna find out what the seashells are doing? Okay. And even on here, like we can't cuss. Like what? Because okay, it's so weird.
You know what? I ain't put that together. I did. You're right. It's happening now. We can't say nothing. Damn. We can't. Damn.
That whole movie, dude, it was best action movie from start to finish.
Yeah. Yeah. Ahead of his time too. Ahead of
Yeah,
his time.
and
And
that's what
predicted a lot of shit though. That's the crazy thing, but it predicted a lot of shit though.
and it's what made Arnold Schwarzenegger go into politics because he heard his name as the president of the United States. This dude is what? um, what else? There's like a bunch of freaking action movies that came out in the '90s that is like so underrated.
Yeah.
Was it Steven Seagal, of course. Jackie Chan, Rumble in the Bronx.
Rumble in the Bronx. Oh man.
Oof. And of course,
that don't get enough credit. That movie don't get enough credit. Like that movie was something serious, boy.
And it's the first action movie from Jackie Chan that I ever seen. Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And I'm like, who is this guy? He does his own stunts? No way that happened. Come on. I was like, damn, dude, how long does it take you to finish this? And he does. And like after you come out of movies, you want to do his shit too. Like,
yeah.
What the hell's your problem?
He always getting hurt when he's doing the stunts, though. Every time.
That's his stunt. He's a stunt guy. Chuck Norris, of course, like him. Walker, Texas Ranger. Even him doing the fucking a few guest spots on WWE at the Survivor Series, like super kicking Jeff Jarrett in the face, like not side kicking, Sidekicks was my favorite movie of his.
I gotta watch that again though after all these years though.
Yeah. And then after that movie comes out, you just think that you can do whatever they do. So you start doing karate stuff and all this shit. Even other movies, like I did mention that, like, hey, I jumped out of a school bus once while it was moving, and like I fucking crashed out, and the bus driver decided, like, went like, oh shit, like.
Yeah.
He comes out of the fucking bus like, are you fucking okay, dude? What the hell's your problem, man? Like, don't do this shit. Like, I saw it in the movie. Like, I wanted to do what they did. It was like, mom got mad, started yelling at me. It's like, what the fuck's your problem? Are you okay? Like, yeah. Like, okay, cool. You're good. You're good. Oh, exactly. Oh. But it was a fun time. Like I thought.
My boy said he jumped. My brother said he jumped out of the bus though. Damn.
I did. It was like because okay. So here's the thing. One of them had jumped out already, but it wasn't moving. Just like as soon as it was like stop, he jumped out.
Yeah.
Like didn't wait like for a complete stop. It stopped and he jumped out. Like all right. So I'm like, oh cool. Maybe I should do that and like jump out before he stops. See what happens. So I'm like right there ready and like thinking of all the freaking action movies that where like they jump out of the train or they jump out of the car. It's like it's gonna be fun. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen to me because nothing happens to them. They come back on scratch and everything, and then I fucking jump out. I scrape my knee, scrape my elbow, and I'm just like, oh, look at that. That's awesome. I'm like proud of my fucking things, proud of this one, proud of my knee, and it's like, can I have the lights now? He was wrong, sir. I know, but you know what? I learned a lesson there, okay? I learned not to ever do this shit again. Because mom would be like, what the fuck is your problem? And the school bus was like, if you do this shit ever again, I'm never going to pick you up from this. And then you're never going to drive my bus ever again. I was like, all right, I apologize. My bad, sir. It's not your fault. And my mom thought it was his fault. I was like, no, it's not his fault. It's mine. And she thought, like, hey, I believe you. You always do stupid shit. Wrestling, backyard wrestling, of course. And this was way before Jackass, so it's like as soon as my friends found out that I did that, it was like, all right, let's go fucking do some stupid shit now.
Damn.
Jump off a fucking roof. There we go. We did that. Because my favorite wrestlers jumped off a fucking building.
Mick Foley,
my Jeff Hardy, got off the ladders and stuff. So why can't I do it? And I did, and that's when I just realized like I shouldn't do this. But okay, here we are.
Yeah.
Cheers. Uma Thurman, of course, Kill Bill, of course, Pulp Fiction. Yeah. But there was Jessica Alba. I'm not gonna say Jessica Alba. Come on, Dark Angel wasn't really her. As soon as I find out that Lita got hurt while Jessica Alba was
Dark Angel, yeah. She broke her neck. Yeah, she broke her neck. Yeah.
Come on. But yeah, dude.
But I used to watch the show like faithfully though. Yeah,
that first episode because we all know she killed that dress.
Yeah.
That first episode when they tell her you're killing that dress, it's like the first thing that is engraved in our fucking head. It's like, damn girl, you killed that dress. I'm like, she sure did.
Yeah.
She sure did. There's a lot of actors and actresses from the 90s but those were ours. We grew up on those action stars. We grew up on those people. With the exception of Steven Seagal, he was just like the one guy who was just like, oh, we know who he is. We're just not going to watch his movies.
Nope, because he's trash.
He's trash. Like 3
letter.
He
gets movies. Shot. He fall in a coma. He get in a coma. The nurse him back to health. He sleep with the nurse. He get his son back. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this?
And And then DMX shows up. I am my brother's keeper.
Oh man, that
Exit
movie
wound.
would have worked with somebody else. If they could have got another action star, it might have been decent. But that's a god, though. Oh my
Okay,
god,
why was Belly more better than fucking Exit Wounds then?
because it was gritty.
It didn't
It
have
had,
Steven
it,
Seagal.
had, it didn't have Steven Seagal in it. Like it had hip hop behind it. Like so, yeah. That's why.
Dude,
That's why.
should we do hip hop movies?
Yeah, we can do that for a
We
future
could do that.
episode.
We could do that for the
Yeah,
next episode. Hip hop movies. Fucking
yeah.
Belly.
Barely.
Every Tupac movie ever.
Gridlock, gang related, Juice,
Fucking
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice. Poetic
Yeah.
Justice. Above the Rim.
Oh, that's my shit. Hell yeah.
Only because, our favorite fucking songs in there. Do, 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 do.
16 in the clip and one in the hole. Nate Dogg about to make somebody turn cold. Yeah.
Glance at my cut and I see my homie Nate.
It's 213, we about to wreck your lanes. Yeah.
But Above the Rim, dude, was like, it was the first movie that I've seen Tupac in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the first. That was the first movie ever that I've seen Tupac in. And I'm just like, who is this guy? Hell yeah! And that's when I got introduced to Tupac. I think as a movie guy,
as a movie star,
as a movie star,
yeah,
action. But for hip hop, it would have been like the Underground. What's it called?
Digital Underground.
Digital Underground.
Yeah.
That one. And no. Yeah. I saw him in a fucking diaper.
Oh,
Nothing but trouble.
Yeah.
I saw Tupac in a diaper and with Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah, that's when he was with Digital Underground. Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit. And that's when I started looking at all his old stuff. I was like, hell yeah. He's my favorite artist. He's my favorite this. He's my favorite that. He's my favorite this. And then Biggie comes out. I'm like, oh, damn. Damn. All right, cool. Now I'm conflicted. Great. You guys got me watching freaking beef that's from East and West Coast beef. Okay, cool.
That they still talking about it today.
And it's not even that. It's like I was like, homie, what do you want me to do? I was like, what? Tupac or Biggie? What's this about? It's like, oh, bro, we're from the West Coast, okay? you need to understand this. And that's when I learned. It was like, okay, so Tupac was like, yes.
Yeah, you had to turn the West Coast.
Evil,
boy, they would have killed you. Boy, they would have beat your ass. You would have said, I fuck with Biggie. And you on the West Coast? Are you crazy?
No, but people were just like, Tupac had poetic, but Biggie is a better lyricist. I'm like,
yep.
Everybody knows that. I was like, can I say that? I was like, yeah, you can. Like, you can listen to it, and like, but you can't say certain words. Like, oh, okay, thank you, appreciate that. Like, all right, cool. Like, thanks for letting me know. And that's when I got introduced to hip hop, and I was just like, oh shit, this is a lot of stuff. All the diss tracks, no Vaseline, because everybody from fucking California was like telling me, like,
no Vaseline.
You don't listen to this? I was like, no. Like, what should I listen to? Listen to this, listen to them, listen to this person. And then, besides the whole Snoop Dogg and Dre, they're like, is that all you listen to? It's like Snoop Dogg is like a what is he? A freaking mainstream hip hop guy. Yeah. I'm like, y'all don't fuck with Snoop Dogg? I'm like, nah.
Damn.
Listen, no, because everybody from the West Coast like, what the fuck, mainstream hip hop? What? Listen to Bay Area stuff. Listen to no, like I was like told, dude, is that all you listen to? I was like, yeah. Like, you've never heard of the Bay? Like,
dang.
Yuck Mouth? You never heard of fucking Too Short? And
damn.
And I'm just like, who are these people? And then I hear it, I was like, oh my. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's all we Mac 10, Mac Dre,
Mm, yeah.
Ice Cube. I was like, oh, we're about to put you on blast, bro. We
Damn.
got you. We got you though. We got you.
Damn.
And like they did.
Hell,
It
you
was
didn't
like
know. Shit.
I didn't know. It was like, oh shit, like I only saw like Dre and Snoop, and then once I heard like Dre's pass,
Yeah.
NWA, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I lived in LA, but I didn't like
Yeah.
get to listen to NWA. And then
Right.
Easy is like when the whole riots happened, when I came back
Mm.
to the country and the whole riots happened on my birthday.
Mm.
April 29th, fucking
Mm.
1992. There's a fucking
Damn.
song about that from Sublime. And like even then it's like, oh shit, really? For real? Like I didn't know that was happening.
That's
Like
crazy.
I was around. It was like, yeah, the whole thing with the whole riot because of this person, because of that Rodney King happened on my birthday. I was like, oh motherfucker, great. Everything
Mm.
bad happened. That happened. Yeah, it's on my birthday.
Yeah.
Great job.
Damn.
But yeah, that's it, man. That's all we have. Which goes back to what we want to know for next week's episode. What music video channel raised you? Was it TRL, BET, BH1, MTV, or Wild West of request, known as the Box?
Yep.
And what music video had you sprinting home from school just to catch it on one more time before dinner? Let us know. We'll read your answers on the next week's show. Um, for sure. That's all we have. Like, well, how you doing, man? You good over there? Anything else you
Yeah.
want to put out there?
Well, I'm just excited about next week so we can get into this music video stuff and yeah,
I feel
that's
like
gonna be
we're on.
it's gonna be another like we got a bunch of good stuff coming up though. They don't even
Yeah,
know yet. Like for real
exactly.
though.
Hmm.
We just starting, man. You know what I'm
We have
saying?
we have a long list. We have a long list.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I feel like next week is mine, and then the week after that is yours, and then the week after that
yeah,
is mine, and we're just like have a
yeah,
long
yeah,
ass list of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Liana says I was an MTV girl who watched it while I babysat.
That's what's
What
up.
what what songs did you watch while you babysat, man? What were these music videos that you watched, huh? I bet you there was some Madonna in there. All of them. And like I know all of them, but still, like which ones
I
specific?
love.
They were babies, of course. Of course, they were
Yeah.
babies. Um, music videos from the 80s and 90s, like yeah, Madonna, um, her sex tour. Like I was
Mm,
not allowed to watch it, but still I watched it anyways.
I know what.
Uh, TLC.
Mm-hmm.
There were a bunch of them. Like we're gonna go through them next week
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. Madonna for sure. She says. Oh yeah. All right. All right, fam. Time to fade this one out like a slow jam on a Sunday night. Cue up that Boys II Men classic. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Or maybe just quote the realest line ever shouted from a busted car bumper. This bumper was pulled off by the bus of Salinas. I mean, anything for Salinas.
Anything for Selena's.
We just dropped more nostalgia than Shawn Michaels off the top rope in the zebra stripe tight, and props to Greg, who slid through smoother than Zach Morris, sweet talking his way out of attention with that brick phone. Hello?
Damn.
Timeout. Whether you were blowing into a cartridge and praying to the Nintendo gods, quoting, Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger, how may I take your order? Or dialing
Damn.
into that AOL with that free Blockbuster CD, you already know. You belong here. Because at my third place, we don't just age. We level up the nostalgia with cheat codes, pencil top erasers, and fruit roll-ups stashed in our fanny pack. We all had a fanny pack. We all
Hell
we
yeah.
all went through that Dwayne Johnson phase with the black
Yep.
turtleneck
I
and
am.
the
I ain't gonna
chain.
lie.
We all did that. So when life hits you with that game over screen, punch in that M3P cheat code and come back for Animorph under the blanket with a flashlight, Rocco's Modern Life Conspiracies, and Alex Mack Slime Theories. Comic book hauls priced like they came from the Sprinter rack at 7-Eleven. Mortal Kombat fatalities you definitely weren't supposed to know. And burnt CD mixes with Aaliyah, LFO, and Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
Smack that follow button like you just beat Battletoads with a Game Genie and tag that one friend who still says, "Walla!" like it's 1999. We keep it 100 like Pogs in your cargo shorts, Crystal Pepsi and Ecto Cooler in the counter, Push Pop with mystery flavors at the skate rink, and Believing Are You Afraid of Dark episodes were all based on real events. Catch us on IG, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, or hit us up on your friend's sidekick like it's 2004, and Paris Hilton just dropped Stars Are Blind. It was a banger. You all sang it, don't lie. Stars Are Blind. Drop your all-time favorite music video, the one that made you rush home, tape over your mom's soap opera VHS, and learn every dance move. We're stacking your answers like Pokemon cards in the Trapper Keeper. Until next time, stay fresh, stay reckless, and never trust anyone who says they didn't try to summon Captain Planet with their friends at recess.
Hey.
Greg, thanks for riding shotgun through the night, pixelated chaos.
No doubt, brother. All day, all the time.
We're gonna read some of those Disney adventure books pretty soon. I'm gonna order.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for them myself. I'm gonna see what's up. Yeah, I remember them books though. I know I had a couple of them. Shit.
Leanna in the chat says, "You know them phones are gonna be that big eventually again, right?" Like,
hell yeah.
The way we're handling them right now.
They come. Yeah, shit. They already big. So yeah, gonna be big as a pillow. Like shit.
Hell yeah. To all y'all vibing with us, this is my Third Place podcast where community, creativity, and just the right amount of earth, fire, wind, water, heart, and chaos always collide. Heart. What the fuck?
I forgot about shit. Man, that's cool.
Heart?
I should remember that.
Earth, fire, wind, water, heart.
Shit, it's been too long. Shit.
It's been too long. Hey. And of course, the chaos always collide with us. Thank you for hanging out with us. Y'all been awesome. Peace out.
All right, now.
Say hi, Greg. Say bye, Greg. Later.
Peace. Hey.
What was that? Hey, Marlon, say cheese.
Hey, Marlon, say cheese. Look up, Marlon. Say cheese.
There you go. Look up, Greg. Say cheese. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. Always a pleasure.
Hey, all right. Let's get out of here.
All right, bro.
An hour and 40 minutes, man.
Damn, they getting longer and longer, ain't they?
Hell yeah. I don't mind.
We'll hit that 2 hour. Well, one day we'll hit that 2 hour though.
That's gonna be crazy. 2 hour mark, and we're gonna be like, hell yeah, this is the most best.
Yeah.
Ever. All right, let's get out of here. I'll see you
bro.
later. Bye.
All right.